Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Where's Blue Stacks go? It disappeared. Okay, here we go. So I just got done recording Ivory Thirst, and I'm going to record the playthrough for this. Not doing the battles, but I will do like little bits and pieces of the dialogue because I think they give, I don't know, they give some backstory to their little journey here, right? And I wait till the very end to read this. Not like I would have read it when I first got Ivory Thirst, but I just had something else that I had to do instead. So I'm going to be recording this today, watching this, reacting to it, reading all the things in between, and just seeing what the story is about. I've already read the card, I posted that, and I posted both of the 4 stars as well, so... For days, Velmure has been shrouded in blood-red mist. Its citizens have been plagued with the same nightmare, a rose-covered path that leads them into the mist steppe. People can't confirm the source of the nightmare, so they only turn to magics. They gather to perform rituals as a means to ward off evil. The mages, however, believe this dream is a prophecy of the Sacred Core's imminent arrival. They're desperately hunting for the trace of this relic's manifestation. I'm a mage and I yearn to enter the Sacred Core to rewrite my cursed fate. As a result, I forced Sylus to accompany me in my investigations. I'm unwilling to miss a possible clue. It says that it's shrouded in a blood-red mist, which that happened after they tried to decipher what? A painting or a relic that was in the church, right? And everyone started having the same dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention! This is a long-lost prophecy glyph.
Sylus and I attend Madame Florinda's party. We're posing as a newlywed couple, a noble couple in Velmure. Guests have surrounded the mage who has... Guests surrounded the mage who has paid generously. Surround the mage who was paid generously. Okay. Demonstrating his skills, he performs elaborate gestures for quite some time before conjuring the distinct shape from black smoke. It rises into the air.
Half a month ago, my glyph prophesied that we would face the Rose Dream Plague.
Do humans believe in magic, or do they believe in lies?
Don't mages have magic? Wouldn't they believe in it? Black smoke captivates many nobles' gaze. Intimately holding Sylus's arm, I stand to the side. Sometimes the two are hardly any different.
Then why did you bring me here to waste my time? Didn't I make myself clear when your obsession with finding the Sacred Core is involved?
He tilts his head down and whispers in my ear.
It's boring.
That's so funny. I don't like it. Please bear with it. Many mages are present at this party. Surely there must be clues about the Sacred Core.
Are you referring to that?
The mage Sylus is mocking, is now making a prediction for a noble woman. He's telling her that she'll experience an instance of good fortune. Now he's a fortune teller. After that, soon after, she receives word that a racehorse she purchased has won her a substantial amount of money. It's a good fortune glyph that trades her happiness for luck. I suppose she's been in a good mood as of late.
Only sudden disasters cause people to panic. Slowly creeping misfortunes merely make people accustomed to them.
When he finishes speaking, the charlatan mage approaches us.
You're a wonderful couple. Your souls are a perfect match, and I can sense your passion is as deep and rich as blood itself.
How intuitive of you.
The prophecy reveals to me that your fates will be intertwined forevermore. Yet I see a danger lurking in the dark. fiends are looking for you.
Well, we have the Archfiend himself right here. As he speaks, he produces the magic scroll, pinches his fingertips together, and somehow makes mysterious symbols fall onto me and Sylus.
The exorcism is complete. Those cruel, vicious fiends from the underworld won't find you.
How convenient. I know, right? ...
My wife and I do share a passion as deep and rich as blood itself. You have a good eye.
Fast takes out some gold coin and sends away the mage who just hunted fiends for the fiend himself, but Madame Florida quickly approaches us.
That archmage is very persuasive. I also think you two are a perfect couple. You're a match made in heaven. My lady, you and the Count are affectionate toward each other. Your families didn't set an arranged marriage?
I like us Sylus, since he's not interested in answering, I start to make up our story. He fell in love with me at first sight, and he refused to give up on his pursuit.
It's unfortunate my wife kept insisting we were from different worlds at first.
Question mark.
I used our family businesses as a connection to maintain contact with her. So long as it remains unbroken, we'd always find reasons to meet. And then she became my wife.
Although he's speaking to Madame Florida, his gaze remains on me the entire time. I can see the amusement and challenge in his eyes. Is he talking about our linkage? Yeah, as long as it remains unbroken, right? Madame Florida keeps exclaiming about how romantic our story is. It isn't until she leaves that I glare at Sylus. You certainly know how to spin a tale.
You're a good reference point. I drew inspiration from you. However, it's still our love story. You shouldn't mind.
Of course I don't. In the story, the Count got what he wanted. I'm certain I'll also find success.
You believe your dedication shall be rewarded with miracles? That's not something anyone would see in Velmure.
Nearby, the mage pulls out another spell book.
Although the prophecy's glyph is powerful, fate's calamities cannot be predicted by this alone. According to my great-great-great-grandfather, Velmure conceals a magic lantern that can illuminate the fate's path and help people change their destined demise.
Demise. Many people in the audience stir with excitement. This includes the real mages hidden among them.
I take back what I said earlier. It seems your sincere dedication is showing results.
Is it not boring anymore? There are countless magic lanterns in the city. Who knows which one is connected to the sacred core?
Yet the Countess happens to enjoy a good challenge.
Sylus knows what I'm thinking. Even his tone seemingly implies that he understands me. I tighten my grip on his arm. Let's go. When it comes to challenges, I'd rather face them with the Count. They play up the husband and wife role really well, don't they? Alright. What is this black tea called? It's sweet and sour. Xerindia Highland. It's a rare variety. What about the extremely bitter tea from earlier? This flower tea that was a filter through flower seeds. If you savor it, you'll note a sweet aftertaste. You certainly are knowledgeable about human teas for a fiend. Although I don't often visit the world of humans, that doesn't mean my previous summoners didn't deliver food to me. They tasted rather ordinary, but they always have tea, so I paired them together when I ate. Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, I matched different teas with people from different flavors. For example, the one in your hand. Why did you stop drinking? Nothing. It feels like there is a hint of blood in my tea. Oh my goodness. It's funny. Here's a little mini game. Be careful, the suspicious roses might be a trap. Even the most elaborate traps are useless if we don't walk into them. You make it sound like this is a simple matter. You may go first then. Nice try, but that won't work. We must do it together. Okay, so you have to, what, get the red roses, right? It's just like, you're just shooting magic at the roses. It'd be so much easier on a touchscreen, wouldn't it? Sylus, our rapport appears to be improving. Is having a rapport with a fiend actually a joyous occasion? If it's not, then why are you smiling? I always smile. I recently discovered it's part of my nature. Recently, huh? Because of her? That's funny. Humans are dancing over there. It looks interesting. You want to try it? This dance is difficult, however. Both individuals need to know the steps and have perfect coordination. So it's too difficult for you. That's not what I said. Someone is indignant. In that case, shall we dance, my lady? I accept your challenge. Also, I'm not bad at dancing myself. You should have realized that during the last banquet we attended. I can't say. I've never danced with anyone else before. Everything I know about dancing comes from you. Oh, that's cute. No one has ever taught you before, and yet you dance so well. You can dance, and that's enough for me. When you advance, I retreat, and when you retreat, I advance. I'll never let you step on my toes. It's cute. Was that one? I think it was. Alright, another game. Someone is following us. It might not be a human, but there's definitely a malicious intent. Shall we deal with it? Ignore. Wait. It's a monster holding a magic lantern in its mouth. Oh. Oh. I failed this last time, I think. You gotta find all the ghosts, right? I don't remember where they all are. There's one more somewhere. Aha, found you. I captured it. I'll admit the creature is clever since I knew it knew how to hide from me. Monsters of this caliber rarely show caution around humans. You're the exception. Why? Ever since our hunt began, it's been saying, "Help me, she smells like a fiend." Says the fiend, right? So it's like holding her over, it looks like a bed, right? Be careful, you're too close. What if someone sees us? Let them. They'll assume we're a couple who are passionate about expressing our love. Oh, really? We're in a carriage. Oh, they're in a carriage. I didn't know humans had designated places for kissing. Oh, you weren't talking about that, Rael. Says, I've been meaning to ask, is it possible for you to become addicted to my blood? You're terrible at directing the conversation to another topic. I truly am curious. I don't know. If you're curious, I wouldn't mind testing it multiple times. But allow me to warn you, I've always been good at making wanting something into obtaining it. Oh, really? So he's like drinking her blood in the carriage. And she's afraid someone will see. And he's like, don't worry, we'll just say we're kissing, right? A pair of basic potions. Why are all the cards in your hand so weak? I'm grateful that you reminded me of my terrible luck. Don't worry, I can still take the magic lantern. Wait, is that the ace of explosive potions? Sylus, you're the victor. I guess you played those cards on purpose. No. I simply don't bet on everything on my luck, unlike someone who folded earlier. That's your interpretation of a fortune favors the bold. If we use more elegant phrasing, it's there's no bad cards, only skillful players exist. Alright, we're on number 2 now. A little journey for their lantern. Over the past few days, Sylus and I have infiltrated royal palace treasuries and browsed the black market. However, none of the magic lanterns we had found had any connection to the sacred core. With our search of hidden places proving to be a fruitless endeavor, I decided to visit the central market with its abundant variety of magical artifacts.
Come one, come all! We have roses at affordable prices. I assure you they aren't flowers of misfortune.
I assure you. Okay.
Premium magical creatures. They were just caught. This trade will be a great use of your coin.
What a chaotic place. Even if there were any magic lanterns here, their aura would be masked by these gaudy trinkets.
You still have to try. At the very least, it won't be scared off by you. Because it's a lantern. I point to a small magical crab with 8 claws. It's at the vendor's stall. It crawls out of the bamboo basket, spots Sylus, and immediately scurries back inside with surprising agility. It even closes the lid.
That's to be expected. You're the one who's outrageously bold.
He picks up a hat adorned with the magical horns and places it on my head as if to prove his statement. I have no objections to wearing it as I point to the vendor's sign. The stall's rules say that if you try it, you buy it. You picked it up, so you'll have to pay for it.
You're the head of our noble house, and yet I'm the one who must pay.
Of course, you're the man. You're the count. Despite his words, Sylus takes out a gemstone and places it before the stall owner. Remembering how he similarly bought me a poetry collection before, I can't help but study him more closely. I know, where are these coming from? I almost had to sneeze for a second. How many gemstones are you carrying?
I forgot.
I forgot. I'm starting to suspect that if I picked you up and gave you a good shake, rare treasures would fall to the ground.
You might find it slightly difficult to pick me up.
I know, right?
If you're that curious, you may search my body once I'm asleep.
Do you sleep with them in bed? That's really funny. You can, search me when I'm asleep.
Money from a plague-infected couple. Never mind. Money is still money.
Plague-infected couple? That's an exchange of glance. I know, right? Are you talking about the Rose Dream Plague, madame?
Dream? What dream? There are no dreams left in this world. Everything you see and think is reality. You two seem to be confused. That incurable disease strikes with devastating force. Very few people contract it anymore. Since you two have it, you must never leave each other's side if you want to ease your suffering.
Stall owner mumbles incoherently while rummaging through her wares. Then Sylus slides a black magic stone towards her. So she thinks that they have a disease, okay?
I paid enough to buy everything here, but I'm not that greedy. I'll take this and the hat from my wife. It looks more valuable.
It will allow you to sense each other's presence at all times. Since fate has brought you two to me, I'll give it to you.
The weight of the magic stone, I weigh the magic stone in my hand, and it's black as night and silently devouring the surrounding light. Others must think that this brings misfortune, which is why they haven't bought it.
It's perfect for you.
You bring misfortune.
You're the last person here who'd be afraid of unfortunate circumstances.
I know, right? I'm not scared of fiends, yet fiends and misfortunes are different. After all, you're supposed to help me into the sacred core.
How touching. I suppose your Rose Dream Plague might be cured. This magic stone seems to be useful.
You actually believe that story.
Why shouldn't I?
Sylus studies me thoughtfully, his gaze tracing the outlines of my features.
Overwhelming once it appears. Incurable, impossible to separate. That old stall owner was correct.
I make a soft sound and take his hand. Our linkage radiates light. It's a shame that's your fate, Sylus. I only recruit the most powerful fiends to help me.
Letting the capable do more work isn't how one survives in the underworld.
As he says this, he contradicts himself by swiping my stone and tossing it. Several obscure blood-like lines spread out from the stone. They extend out in all directions. Oh. This is a guidance stone.
Impressive. No wonder you've lived for so many years.
He knows what it is. I read about it in a tome discussing magics. It's an artifact from the underworld. To be exact, it's a magical device that points towards an object that the user seeks.
I don't know how it ended up here, but it'll be perfect for finding a magic lantern.
You recognized it from the start. That's why you stopped at that stall.
Recognizing a stone on my doorstep isn't an outstanding feat.
Silas wraps his arm around my waist. A howling wind rushes past my ears as the people around us blur into after images that rapidly recede. He just takes off in mid-flight in the middle of the market. Yet to everyone else, it's me and Sylus who are the gust of which sweeps through the air. The voices of passerbys quickly fade. Amidst the blurred images, only Sylus remains clear.
It's fate. Nothing more and nothing less. Let's make this quick.
I thought you didn't believe in fate. He does say that, right? That he doesn't believe in fate. Alright. I suppose you believe that being able to fly is useful. Is it that obvious? Pretty much. It doesn't take a genius to notice. I remember dreaming about flying before. I was happy then. So this dream of yours became a reality. It's a shame your wish was granted by a fiend. Doesn't matter. If I worried about such things, what kind of immortal would I be? I see you don't have any prejudices. At this moment, you are no god or fiend. You're simply Sylus who fulfilled my wish. Aw. What an unusual description. However, I don't dislike it. Aw, that was cute. Alright. I can't believe there is still an ancient stone door with a mechanical puzzle. It has rotating mechanisms in the interior. We need to solve the puzzle to open it. The clue is most likely the pattern above it. Let me see. There's an inscription on the side. This is the world's most difficult door to open. That's funny. Okay. I remember doing this and I was just like lining it up until it like lit up, right? Because I don't actually can see. Like, I don't know what it... Maybe like that. There we go. I'm really bad with puzzles, so it's unlocked. I suppose... Wasn't this supposed to be the most difficult door to open? A fiend who claimed to be the most difficult to summon is standing next to you. A mirror door can hardly be called a challenge. Do you think these two figures on the door resemble us? Yeah. Except he has elf ears, right? It appears to be enchanted with the linkage of sorts. If the connection between them is also unbreakable, then the comparison would be accurate. Aww. What is this? Where are they at? Looks like she's like sitting on a chair next to him. Where's the molten cake? It must be here. That cabinet has flour. Next to it is the molten cake. Sylus, why are you awake? And lower your voice. Covering my mouth won't help you. If the housekeeper discovers this tomorrow, you also ate the cake, so we're accomplices now. You can't tell anyone. It's mediocre. The ones in the upper right cabinet are better. You're correct. So you can judge flavors that aren't related to blood. My lady, even fiends can observe and taste. I understand tasting, but are your observations substantial? My skills help me discover that at every banquet, this is always the first dessert you go for. That's so funny. They're just in the kitchen stealing bites of cakes. That's really cute. Now they're in a library of some sort. Essential glyphs to summon the archfiend, and the art of summoning fiends beckoning Sylus to one side. These books only contain lies, yet humans are fighting tooth and nail for them. No wonder fiends keep disappearing from the underworld. Now that I'm looking at them, there's a significant difference between these books and my books. Oh. What do I have to do? I don't remember this game. Oh, okay. Spot the differences, right? Okay. One more, right? Oh, the middle one. There we go. I'm like, I don't remember what to do. I suppose very few can obtain real glyphs. How many humans have actually summoned you before? I've lost count. However, you're the only one whom I accompanied. I thought maybe he did say that more people have summoned him, but this is the first that he's ever went to the call, right? See, I told you we were destined to meet. Someone who possesses real power, an indomitable spirit when confronting death, the courage to risk everything, and an exquisite descent. She'd be most impossible to find again. Yeah. So he's like, everything drew me to you. That's why I'm here. Oh, now are they watching the sunset or something? The moon. I'm looking at the moon. What are you looking at? The blood mist is thin tonight. In the moonlight, your hair almost looks white. Isn't her hair white though? Maybe it's gray. I thought it was white. I heard there's another world on the moon. It's without magic, where everyone is just ordinary. Perhaps what you saw was the world's version of me. One who can grow old and die. So, an energetic old woman. In that case, show some respect to your elders. You're quick when it comes to taking advantage of the situation. Unfortunately, your wish won't be fulfilled. Our linkage binds us forevermore, so I'll be wherever you are. If you go to the moon, I'll follow you there. And if you grow old, I'll have to grow old with you. Aww. That was really cute. I was wondering if it was going to refer back to the common day time, right? The main timeline. But I guess she doesn't have white hair in there, does she? I think I've seen this one, right? Just to make for sure. Oh, I did it. Okay. When will this funeral end? It'll continue for quite some time, and we're currently reviewing the family eulogy. Eulogy, I don't remember how to say that. We still have the procession, the burial, and the chapel services. If you're familiar with the proceedings, you must attend funerals often. Once you live long enough, even the most reclusive person will attend their fair share. After bidding farewell to so many, I sometimes confuse them. It's because all farewells occur in cemeteries. Maybe. Regardless of the character, when they were alive, all of them look the same in death. And you'll have to remember me forever. Death isn't fond of me. You can be more confident. Someone as impressive as you couldn't possibly be forgotten, sorry. If you believe that statement is true, then I can only say you're unforgettable as well. Aww. That was cute. Okay, now we're gonna watch the third chapter. You follow the blood-like lines from the guidance stone for a few days. Sylus and I successfully light one magic lantern after another. They're scattered throughout the city. The final line leads to a desolate cemetery.
Will the magic lantern here illuminate the path to the sacred core?
If it leads to the underworld, you can return home. Shakes his head. I close my eyes and sense the air around me. The aura belonging to a magic lantern is in front of that tombstone. I open my eyes to discover that Sylus is already standing there. He picks up a seemingly ordinary lantern, waves his hand, and summons the wind that blows away the dust on its surface as a crimson glow materializes. Oh. A path appears before me and stretches endlessly into the distance. this right here is the beginning of the dragon myth, right? This is where she freed him. Voice that seemingly engraved into my soul emanates from somewhere. Soft as a whisper, it irresistibly draws me forward.
She likes flowers. From her, I learned a melody.
Who are you?
Sylus.
I subconsciously ask a question, but I only receive two muffled noises in response. They're incomprehensible.
It doesn't matter if you can't remember anything. I will find you.
Oh, where is that quote from? I remember it. I don't know if it was the dragon or not. The dragon is telling her that she likes flowers and he learned a melody from her. The one that she hummed, right? Makes me sad. I try to grasp the source of the voice, but a pain penetrates the depths of my soul. I'm forced to return to the waking world. No, this is... When I shatter the illusion, it's torn apart by another force. It transforms into countless rose petals that scatter. He's got his wings out. The real blood mist descends and Sylus emerges from it. With his wings unfurled, he approaches me. He's so close that he's almost pressed up against me. His warm breath gently falls onto the corner of my lips.
I thought you were about to fall into the trap. But I noticed the scent of your energy. That's how I knew you were smart.
I can sense Sylus's voice. It and the stinging cold air helped me calm down. There aren't any clues about the sacred core here. The magic lantern is useless. It only forces you to listen to bizarre nonsense. She doesn't remember. Even if you forget, I will find you, is what he said. Hiding the fake disappointment in my heart, I head back the way we came. Leisurely footsteps follow me.
It's not nonsense. It's the voice of the soul.
Does he remember? A soul can have a voice.
Yes. They're indistinct, but captivating nonetheless.
Perhaps to see my skepticism, Sylus shrugs.
I've heard it before. I couldn't make out what it was saying, so I ignored it.
I look at the magic lantern I'm holding. It's shattered and no longer usable.
What's the matter? Did that voice bewitch you?
He said his name was Sylus. No, let's go. Compared to a mysterious voice, I'm more interested in finding the sacred core. I don't think that's true. I think because he said his name was Sylus, he said all these things, and she's very curious. Cass and I leave the cemetery as distant lights begin to flicker throughout Velmure. Night's darken and separates us from the city as we exist in two different worlds, as if we exist. Cass' wings wrap themselves around me, and the warmth of his body makes me lean in. Sylus, have you forgotten something before? I can't hold myself back any longer. Noticing Sylus lower his gaze, I continue to speak. I think I've forgotten a name.
That's it?
His tone is nonchalant. I'm about to retort when he speaks again.
When you live for too long, you forget many people and things.
You don't seem to care, though. Cass gently plucks a rose petal from my hair and lets it float away with the wind.
Memories are only temporarily forgotten. They're never truly gone. The important ones will return to you someday.
On this silent night, Sylus's words bring me a sense of peace. I exhale and wrap my arms around his neck. We should fly back now. We need to search for the information about the sacred core in another location tomorrow. I know, already changing the topic.
You're the most commanding human I've ever met.
That's so funny. Have you met many humans?
You could say that. You're the only one who dares to command me, however.
She's bold. She's immortal, what do you expect? He picks me up, holding me in his arms. He flies to the center of the mirror under the cover of night. You hold each other close, and the everlasting linkage between our wrists glow. Oh, that was so cute. I loved it so much. She's plagued by the fact that she forgot a name, but he said his name. Maybe she's just confused because she knows who Sylus is, but that voice says that he's Sylus too, so... it makes me want to reread the dragon myth over again. I don't know why. I don't know why I want to torture myself with it, but whatever, I guess. Well, let's see, it was 37 minutes. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm glad I read it. I was going to read it anyways, but I didn't know if I was just going to like read the
Indulge yourself.
read the cards, like the chapters, or if I was going to read everything, and I didn't know if I was going to do it on camera or not. That's my husband. My husband's like, I don't know. I'm like, you're no help. So, like, everything's been on camera so far, so I might as well just keep doing camera, right? Even though my hair is a nice little fuzzy mess right now, because I haven't straightened it. I just washed it, and that was it, so. But this is almost over, and it needs to be done, right? So. And then there'll probably be another reaction video for another trailer tomorrow or the next day. I was gonna say, well, I did say in the one I just read, I wasn't expecting one to drop because this isn't over. And the last time they did a rerun during the idol banner, they waited till the day after this event because there was an event running, right? So they had an extra day to post a trailer, and this ends in, you know, essentially 2 days. 2 days from now, because it'll have like 7 hours left tomorrow, right? So I don't know if they're going to release one tomorrow or not, but I will make sure my mic is unmuted for that. If you guys enjoyed though, drop a like down below and or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.